Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to read to you The Dinosaur on the 13th Floor, one of our favorite books in the room. And we've missed y'all so much, so I wanted to read to y'all today. Now I'm going to read it and then I'm going to show you the pictures so that everybody can see, alright? And this book is called There's a Dinosaur on the 13th Floor by Wade Bradford. Illustrated by Kevin Hawkes. And you all know what illustrated means, don't we, boys and girls? Welcome to the Sharemoor Hotel, said the bellhop. You must be Mr. Snore. Let me show you to your room. The sooner the better, said Mr. Snore. I am very sleepy. Here you are, said the bellhop. Room 104. Sweet dreams, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore thanked the bellhop, got ready for bed, crawled under the covers, and switched off the light. But as he was about to lay his head on the pillow, he heard a squeaking sound. I wonder what that squeaking sound could be, boys and girls. What do y'all think that squeaking sound is? Hello, front desk. This is Mr. Snore in room 104. Somebody is sleeping on my pillow. Yes, that would be the mouse, said the bellhop. I believe he's had a very long day. So have I, grumbled Mr. Snore, and I do not wish to share a room with a mouse. Ooh, Mr. Snore's not being very nice, is he, boys and girls? So the bellhop led Mr. Snore to the room on the second floor. Sleep tight, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore crawled into bed, switched off the light, but just as he was about to fall asleep, he felt a rush of cold air. I wonder why he felt cold air. Why do you think he felt cold air? Mr. Snore called the front desk again. Someone is hogging all the covers. That would be the pig, said the bellhop. Shall I bring you another blanket? No, Mr. Snore fumed. I want another room. If you guessed the pig, you guessed right, boys and girls. It is the pig. He was hogging all the blankets. So the bellhop took Mr. Snore to the third floor, where there were no pigs or mice to be found. Mr. Snore kicked off his slippers, crawled into bed, and was just about to close his eyes when... We'll read that next part together. It says, drip, drip, drip. Boys and girls. Sorry about the leaky ceiling, the bellhop said as Mr. Snore marched past the ocean view on the fourth floor. This time, declared Mr. Snore, I will find my own room. He found one on the fifth floor. I don't think you will like this room, whispered the bellhop. Unless, of course, you're fond of... what's going to be in that room, boys and girls? Do you know what's going to be in this room? Spiders! Cried Mr. Snore. Quick, said the bellhop, to the elevator. How do you feel about bees? Asked the bellhop. The same way I feel about spiders, said Mr. Snore. Please skip the sixth floor. The seventh floor was too... And the eighth floor was too cold. The ninth floor was just... what's going to be on the ninth floor, boys and girls? Is it going to be just right, or is it going to be something wrong with it? Giraffes, cried Mr. Snore. The bellhop smiled. Would you care to guess what's on the 10th floor? On the 10th floor, they found... What are they going to find on the 10th floor, boys and girls? Ooh, what are they going to find? Hamsters. Where are the rest of the giraffes? Asked Mr. Snore. On the 11th floor, said the bellhop. Then I will stay on the 12th floor, cried Mr. Snore. Look at that. All those hamsters. So they went to the 12th floor. Hey, it's empty, said Mr. Snore. No one ever stays here, exclaimed the bellhop. Perfect, said Mr. Snore, and he lay down and shut his eyes. It does tend to get a little bit noisy, whispered the bellhop. But Mr. Snore was already fast asleep. Let's see what happens. Mr. Snore is already asleep, boys and girls, but then he hears stomp, 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 gurgle, gurgle, swish, swish. I wonder, what do you think's happening on that 13th floor? With those noises. Mr. Snore rang the front desk. I cannot sleep with all this noise. I'm going to find a room on the 13th floor. Oh dear no, said the bellhop. On the 13th floor there is a click. Mr. Snore did not want to hear the bellhop's warning. He went up to the 13th floor. Oh no. Oh no, boys and girls. I wonder what he's going to find. There were no mice, no pigs, no penguins, no snakes, no spiders, no dolphins, no bees, and no giraffes, and not even the hint of a hamster. Nothing but a giant room with a giant bed and a giant pillow. There are other things that are giant in this picture. Can you pick out one other thing that's giant in this picture? I think my favorite thing is the giant bunny slippers right here, boys and girls. Those are my favorite. I do hope Mr. Snore will be all right, said the bellhop. Ring went the phone at the front desk of the Shermore Hotel. Do you think it's Mr. Snore calling back again? I forgot to show you that picture, didn't I? There it is. The phone is ringing, boys and girls. I wonder if it's Mr. Snore again. Hello. This is the Dinosaur on the 13th floor. Somebody is sleeping on my pillow. The bellhop sighed. That would be Mr. Snore. He's had a very long day. Uh-oh. What's that dinosaur going to do? Oh, and look, boys and girls. What was he doing in this picture? What's he doing besides talking on the phone? Looks like he was brushing his teeth, which explains the noises we heard earlier. Stomp, stomp, gurgle, gurgle, swish, swish. Oh, look. The dinosaur went to sleep in the lobby with all the other animals that Mr. Snore had kicked out or found. And everybody's sleeping good. Mr. Snore's sleeping in that room up there, and the dinosaur's sleeping in the lobby. Well, that is the end, boys and girls. Thank you so much for reading with me today, and we hope to see you all so very soon. Goodbye.